Hi, my name is Ben Stapley, and my desire is to help you create and capture moving and memorable moments. This past year, churches have become much better at providing live video content. We figured out how to set up a ring light, put on a decent mic, and make eye contact with the camera. Well done, church. But we really haven't improved our video on demand game. Unlike a live stream experience, video on demand or VOD content is something your congregation and community can access anytime, anywhere. Think Netflix or Hulu. So now that we understand what VOD content is, we will explore how to make it better. But before we do that, let's explore 3 reasons why we should create exciting videos on demand. 1. Community and convenience. Live service experiences are awesome. There's an energy in watching and interacting with others in real time. There is an excitement experiencing an event as a community. This is why so many people love watching the Super Bowl. We don't really like the game, but we love being a part of something bigger than ourselves. So live video is great for community, but on-demand video is great for convenience. Not everyone is off from work when the big game is being played. This is why the NFL provides the game as VOD the following day. Apply the same strategy for your content. 2. We are a binging culture. Have you ever gone to YouTube looking for a particular video and then hours later you realize you've gone down a rabbit hole you weren't expecting? Yes, we all have. That's the power and sometimes addictive nature of VOD. It allows you to continue watching content you enjoy. In other words, if you create just one video on a topic, you've decided to end the user experience when the video is over. But if you create multiple compelling videos on the same topic, you give the user an opportunity to explore in greater depth. Don't end the user experience early. Create more video on demand content. 3. Postable and shareable content. If I see an exciting play during a sports game live, there's no way for me to share it with others. But if ESPN puts that highlight up as VOD content, I can post it on my social media accounts and share it with friends that were rooting for the opposing team. In the same way, you want your people to be able to post and share highlights from your live events, from your services. So going live with your service is good, but also cutting it into highlights as video on demand content is great. So we explored 3 reasons why we should create videos on demand. Now, let's look at 4 best practices about how to create them. 1. Low-hanging fruit. Make sure your service and message are both available as video on demand. You don't want these airing live on Sunday morning and then disappearing into the ether. Also, highlight your whole service and just the message as different video on demand content because some people want to see the one, but not the other. There are a great number of platforms to archive your service and your message. YouTube is great because it is the 2nd largest search engine after Google. Vimeo's interface is clean without ads and unwanted suggested videos. And Facebook allows for robust interaction with sharing, comments, and likes. I recommend you invest in all 3, but if you only have the bandwidth for one, archive your video on demand content on YouTube. In the long run, it will give you the greatest reach and impact. 2. It doesn't have to be difficult. Video production can seem daunting, which sometimes prevents us from using this valuable communication tool, but it doesn't have to. When I was a creative arts pastor at Liquid Church, we did a 21-day Daniel fast. We realized this was going to be hard for our church, so we wanted to give them daily encouragement. We recorded short devotionals from staff members for each day. These videos weren't high production. In fact, you're seeing one of them right now. It was just a single take because we encouraged the staff to practice a lot before stepping in front of the camera. And it had no post-production work. No music, no B-roll, no nothing. The majority of the work was on the shoulders of the talent to write and deliver a compelling devotional. Look for similar, easy ways to create compelling video on demand content. 3. Stories of life transformation. Some of the most exciting video on demand content for churches to produce is stories of transformation. There are 2 main types, salvation and sanctification. Salvation stories are usually shown before baptism. They highlight the transition from death to life. They're usually pretty straightforward and highly celebratory. Sanctification stories are different. They aren't as dramatic, and they're a little more messy. Because of this, many churches inadvertently shy away from these types of stories. But this is a discredit to the work of Christ in our lives. His transforming power wasn't just active in the past, it is also active in the present. So let's create more video-on-demand content that focuses on sanctification. 4. Create evergreen content. This type of content is applicable whenever anyone watches. It isn't tied to a date or a time. So, a video predicting who God wants in the White House won't work because it will end up feeling dated. And there are many other reasons why not to create that video. Outside of the topic, the location and wardrobe also help make the content evergreen. Shooting indoors avoids people being able to place the time of year the content was created. Also, make sure your talent doesn't wear shorts and flip-flops, because in the end, it will feel odd watching in the middle of winter. Creating evergreen content gives your video a longer shelf life, which makes it a pleasure to watch for years instead of months. So that is why and how to create exciting video-on-demand content. If you're looking for additional coaching on the topic, email me at benstapley@gmail.com or visit benstapley.com/coach for more information. I would love to come alongside you and help you better leverage video to accomplish your mission. Have yourself an awesome day.